Hi everybody, in today's video I'm going to be showing you all of the polishes I wore for the Untried Polish Challenge 2019. Sinful color untrieds, fall untrieds, and topper untrieds. I feel like I didn't wear a lot of manicures, but I have a lot of polish sitting here off to the side, so I think I just did a lot of combinations. So I really do have a lot to talk about, so I just kind of want to get going. The first two polishes I wore together were these two, you guys, and I was so in love with this combination. I thought it was amazing on the nails. This polish is called Mustard 6. This is from Sinful Colors. I think this was released under a different name, and I want to say it was like Spark, possibly. I think a couple of falls ago it was like in a really hard to find release, and one of the sweet ladies on the Sinfully Polished Facebook page actually sent me this polish that Sinful Colors sent her, and I think that's why it has the weird mark or the weird name, but this was so pretty, you guys. It had a really great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. The only thing with this polish is it did stain my nails, and I was pretty much shocked because I wouldn't expect this color to stain, but it did. And I did have on base coat, so it did have a good formula though. Really pretty polish. And then I decided to top it with Fair Maiden's The Countess. This was from October 2018's polish pickup. This is a topper. This is so beautiful on the nails, you guys. There's so much going on in here. There's tons of like holographic shards and glitters, and then like some shimmer. It's just a really beautiful polish, and I really enjoyed these two together. I thought it was sort of like a not expected combination, but I really loved it. So that was the first combination. So next combination I put on, I had all of these polishes on. Everybody on Instagram was doing fall skittle manicures, and like I had to join in. I had to do my own fall skittle manicure. You guys know I love a skittle mani, and they were so pretty. So this was my first attempt at it. On my thumb I had on this Morgan Taylor Wrapped in Riches. It's a really, look at this shade, you guys. It's such a beautiful like emerald green. It gets opaque on its own glitter. This was actually sent to me from my sweet friend Norma, and she sent this over for my birthday, you guys. I thought it was the most beautiful polish. I actually want to wear this as a full manicure because it's so like blinged out and beautiful. Had a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. Really pretty. Pointer, I used Believe Beauty's Serene. This polish, you guys, you're gonna hear me talk about it a lot just because I love the color, I love the formula. I think for the price it's perfect. Just a really gorgeous polish for $2.50 at Dollar General. If you are a sucker for these type of greens like I am, you should go pick it up. It's amazing. It does not disappoint. And then on my middle and ring finger I had Don't Talk Bach to Me from OPI. I actually picked this up for $3.99 at Tuesday mornings when I was going to look for all those Sephora X polishes. It's a really pretty ugly polish. It sort of reminds me of like peas. I hate peas, you guys. I hate to eat peas. I hate the smell of peas. When my kids were little, and they would eat like the baby food, I would never buy peas because I was just like, who wants to eat that, much less feed it to their baby. So the color reminds me of that. And it has like a very subtle silver shimmer that does sort of show up on the nail. It's a really pretty color, 2 coats to get opaque. And I topped it with this bling from Orly. And this was sent to me from a subscriber a while back, and I'm slowly working through this like really huge package that I was sent last year. I really enjoyed this as a topper. It's sort of like the gold version of Mirror Ball, except for all of the glitters in it are the same size. They're all like the really small micro hollow glitters. There's no bigger ones like in Mirror Ball. I don't know if this will get opaque on its own because I just tried it as a topper, but it's so pretty. I really liked this combination just of these two nails together. Really pretty. And then last up I put on Off the Vine from Sinful Colors. This was a really beautiful color as well. This was on my pinky. I cannot remember if this was a gift to me from Angela or if I bought it on the Simply Polished page. I cannot remember. But this was a Vanessa Hudgens polish, and so pretty, you guys. This is another one like I really want to try as a full manicure because it's like a really nice, sort of pretty ugly too. It has some really pretty shimmer that does show up on the nail. Great formula, 2 coats to get opaque. So that was a lot of polishes for one manicure. I feel like I was doing all the things when I was wearing these skittle manicures. And it was actually really nice because I got a lot worn, which I like. Then I had an epic nail break on, so I had been wearing a patch on one nail. Then I broke 2 nails and I just gave up and was like, okay. And to make myself feel better due to the epic nail break, I decided that I needed a manicure full of pinks. I wore a combination of these 4 pinks, because you guys know I love pink. And I really enjoyed this combination as well. I feel like it was a really nice play on a fall skittle. I kept looking down so that I can tell you what's on which nails. So on my thumb and pinky, I had on Wine Not from Sinful Colors. This is part of the new Sinful Shine collection that I believe should be at everybody's Walmarts. That's where I picked mine up. This has a great formula, you guys. 2 coats to get opaque. You put on top coat over this and like the sparkle just really comes out. It has a beautiful shimmer in there. I also think this polish would be beautiful matte. I have not tried it that way, but I really loved this polish. Then on my pointer and on my pointer and middle finger, I have Polish My Life Cotton Candy Bling. This was actually sent to me from my sweet friend Amy Sue. It's like a very beautiful baby pink with some like holographic or shimmer in there. It does show up on the nail really nicely. It's very delicate and pretty. Another polish I do want to wear on its own just because I love like this very delicate pink, and then that it has like that little touch of shimmer in it. I love this type of pink, you guys, and I'm excited to try it on all my fingers, not on my hands, on my fingers. Then on my ring finger, I had on Through the Grapevine from Wet n Wild. This was sent to me from Shannon. A while back, she sent me a whole package of Wet n Wild Megalasts because I was talking about how much I loved them and that I couldn't find them. And she ran into them somewhere and sent them to me in a package. I wore this as a pedicure later into the summer and I loved it. So I could not wait to try this on my hands. And it's really pretty, you guys. And I ended up topping it with this glitter, which is Spoonful of Sugar from the Sinful Colors Candy Johnson collection. This was also really pretty. I think this manicure just had a really beautiful look to it. And I got a lot of fall polishes worn. I hit all the hashtags and it just made me really happy. So these were all the polishes in that manicure. And this was the month of Skittles for me, you guys. So then next combination was all of these polishes together. This look I wasn't totally sure I was in love with just because the top coat I used turned it kind of matte, and then the topper was kind of weird, and I had worn it before and thought I really liked it, and I don't know, the whole thing was just kind of weird. I loved all the polishes individually, but it was just strange. So on my thumb, I had Mother of Earth from People of Color Beauty. As you guys know, this was like one of my like surprise favorites probably of the whole year. Don't be surprised to see this in my favorite polishes of the year video. Has a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque, a gorgeous sort of like cherry red polish. On my pointer, I have on Kiko's 078. The rest of these polishes I believe were sent to me from my subscriber Katharina from Italy. And so this had a great formula, you guys. 2 coats to get opaque. It went on super nice. This is another polish I want to try on its own because I think it's very like vampy, sexy, perfect for this time of year. This was actually from Helen. This was not from Katharina. So this was from my subscriber Helen. I'm trying to get a lot of the polishes people have sent me worn too because they're so pretty and I just really want to try them. So this is Pumpkin Spice from Essence. This was beautiful on the nails, you guys, and it had a great formula. All of these Essence polishes that I've tried, these like gel ones, go on like butter and they're super cheap. I'm actually kind of sad because I feel like my Ulta doesn't have as many of these as they used to, and they're so good. And I love the brush on these too, you guys. I think the brush on these is just so fun. It's like a wider sort of paddle brush. I really like it. This is perfect for fall. This is like fall in a bottle. This is another one I kind of want to try on its own just to see how it looks because it was so pretty. And then these two were from Katharina again. So this is a very Absynthe, I think that's how you say it. It's a gorgeous sort of like foresty hunter green. Great formula, 2 coats to get opaque on this as well. And this is another just fall in a bottle. I want to try this on its own because I just love this type of army green. I'm a sucker for it. I love it in clothing too. I'm actually wearing sort of an army green sweater now. And then this is Blue Royal. Great formula. almost pretty much a one coater, I think, if you were like really careful. And so chic, you guys. I think this is such a chic color, very pretty, eye-catching too, like something you don't see every day as people wearing navy blue nails. Then I topped it with this Sinful Colors Twighlight Twinkles. It's a gold shard glitter. I had this in last year's fall picks, and I've worn this multiple times and I love it. But on this Skittle manicure, like, I just could not get on board with it. I don't know what about it just was like to me this time. So I'm gonna try it again, maybe over like not a Skittle mani, maybe that's what did it. But I have a fill line to here on it. I've worn it a few times. I really do like this polish. I just don't know what about it with this look I didn't like. I do think the top coat turning it matte definitely did have something to do with it. I did want a glossy look. I got a top coat from Polish Pickup. I don't even know what it's called. I don't remember the brand, but it was supposed to be glossy, and I think they sent me the matte one, and I'm kind of annoyed by it because I like how fast it dries. I think fast and hard. It's fast and hard. I like how fast it dries, but I was like, ugh. So I ended up getting a different fast dry top coat that I'm trying from the drugstore, and I hope I like it better because this one was kind of a disappointment for me. On some polishes you can't tell that it's making it matte, but like on some stuff you can, and I don't care for it. When I want glossy, so I don't know. Next combination was these two polishes, and I really love this combination. I got a ton of compliments on this. I have Painted Polish Zombie Kill of the Week. This is gorgeous, you guys. Gray Crowley with a ton of like leafy colored iridescent flakies. The formula on this was so good. 2 coats to get opaque. I love the Painted Polish brush. It's very wide, and I did enjoy working with it. And the formula on this was perfection. I think that this brand has the formula of Crowleys with iridescent flakies down packed. Like, if you're looking to try a polish like this, I would definitely get with Painted Polish because the formula is so good. And they have a ton of color variations with different types of flakies. I actually ordered from them for Black Friday, and I can't wait to get them. And I paired it with Essie Bedrock and Roll. I picked this up at CVS not too long ago. My CVS has been sending me 40% off coupons like every couple of weeks, and I've been going and buying an Essie polish with them because they're cheap. And there's a ton of Essies I've been wanting to try now that the wide brush is in there. So I picked this up, you guys. This is amazing. Practically a one coater, goes on like butter. I love the color. Fall in a bottle. If you are looking for any type of color like this, or you're not even looking for any type of color like this, I would pick this up, you guys. I really did love this polish, and I want to wear it as a full manicure, but this combination was so good. I knew I had been wanting to wear some of these Sinful Colors Velvet Obsession polishes from BB Rexa. So I decided to do another Skittle mani, and I wore these. I loved this combination, you guys. This one is called Empire Green. This was like probably one of my favorites from the collection. It's gorgeous matte, it's gorgeous glossy, and I think it's just an interesting shade of green, kind of mossy, perfect for fall. I really love that polish. Then I used Steel Velours, which is sort of a mauve with like a silver shimmer. This is beautiful matte, beautiful glossy. Glossy, this actually reminds me of Prosecco from the Sinful Colors Shine line a little bit. So if you weren't able to find this, you might want to try matte top coating Prosecco and see if you get a similar look. And then this was Glam and Roses. In the bottle, this color was like my favorite. On my skin tone, I was a little with it. I mean, I do like it, but it wasn't my favorite because I feel like it was kind of close to skin tone for me. But I did love this combination together. I liked the way these polishes looked together, and I love them all matte. They dry really fast, and they're easy to apply. I think they have a really nice matte formula compared to some other mattes I've tried. They dry fast, but it's not so fast that you like can't apply it. So these are really fun. And then my last combination was my actual Thanksgiving manicure, and both Sinful Colors here. So I tried a Starfish from Sinful Colors. I really love this color, but the formula on it, it was rough. This actually Sort of reminds me of the pink sand from People of Color Beauty. It is brighter though, now that I'm putting them side by side. But this formula is so much better. So I might destash this just because, I mean, it wasn't horrid, but it wasn't great. Like, it was streaky. It took 3 coats to get opaque. Maybe it was my bad. I don't know. I'll probably try it again one more time just because I love this type of pink and I love my Sinful colors. So, but it did have like a little bit of not the greatest formula. Then I topped it with Glow for It from the Halloween collection. This is really interesting, you guys. It has pink micro glitters and then it has orange shard glitters in it in a clear base. I really like this glitter. I feel like when you top it over any kind of cream, it almost gives you like an indie look. And I actually wanted to wear it over a gray, but then I pulled this and I liked it over gray better, I think. But I did enjoy this combination. I think this glitter is really interesting, and for the price, I think you can like make an indie look out of some of your cream polishes. So if you got this, I would definitely try it over a gray because I think that's amazing. And then I want to try it over black just to see how that looks. But that was my last combination of the month. So I wore a ton of polishes, just not a lot of manicures. A lot of it was like multiple polish manicures, but I had a lot of fun for fall. Usually fall is not my favorite nail time, but I really did enjoy what I had on for the month of November. And then I just want to talk about some of the polishes that you guys posted for the Untried Polish Challenge. It's had some really pretty stuff. I'm gonna try not to go off the deep end just because it was a whole month and there's so many manicures. But this is from McBeagle Alley, and I just really love what she did with a Sinful polish cream and a topper. I think she made an amazing look. So this here she has on Sinful Colors Poison Berry with Great Lakes Lacquer Glass on as the topper. And I just think this is a beautiful combination, you guys. I'll put everybody's like Instagram handles down below so that you can go check them out in person. But look at that. Look at the glow. Look at, that looks like an indie on the nails, you guys. I love when you can get sort of an indie look just with like a cream and topper. I mean, the topper is an indie, but still, I think you can get a lot of combinations utilizing your toppers. So I thought that was so beautiful. This was from RJ Nails, and she is wearing Sinful Colors Namaste the Night from the Stone Crystal Shimmer collection. Look at that on her nails, you guys. I love her nails. I think she has the most perfect nail shape. I wish I could do a squoval like that, and I can't. But I love it on her. And the Stone Crystal Shimmer collection, you guys, was like one of my favorite collections of all time ever, indie mainstream. Just ever. I loved the way all those polishes looked. I loved the finish of them. I loved like just the cohesiveness of the collection. And I think that is perfection on her. I was in love with that manicure. Then More Polish Please had on Painted Polish Squash and Sleet. I really liked this on her. I think it was really beautiful on her skin tone, and I just think it's a weird polish, like an interesting combination. It's sort of like a mauve, orangey mauve, but then it has blue flakies. I just thought this was beautiful. I don't know if I could pull this color off on myself, but I love the way it looked on her, and it's just different. It's just very, very interesting. Then of course I have to talk about Kazubiar Girl, because you guys know I love her and her nails, and she's my nail crush. So here was another example of the fall skittle manis that everybody was doing. Look at that. I love it. It looks perfect on her nails. I just love it. So she has on palette polish turmeric, I think that's how you say it. Have you guys tried palette polish? If you have, let me know. I've been like debating an order because I feel like they have some very interesting cream colors. I've just never tried them. I know that Walker talks about them quite a bit. Let me know if you guys have tried them and what you think, because I am interested. Then she has Color Club, It's About Time, Painted Polish, Stamped in Sweet Potato. That's a funny name. And Kale Polish Havana Nights. And then she topped it all with Sinful Colors Out with a Bang. And I just really loved that combo, you guys. I thought it was perfection. So that was one of my favorites as well. And then she did this combination, and I was just like, I would never think to put this together, and I love it. So look at this. She has the turquoise with the pumpkin. I would never put turquoise and pumpkin together. I don't know why, because it totally works, and it kind of reminds me of the 70s, which I totally love. I'm like a 70s fashion person. I wish 70s fashion would come back. Like, I would be all about wearing bell bottoms and all of that stuff. I really, or like if you ever watch like a Earth, Wind and Fire video where they're wearing those like glowing glittery pantsuits, like that needs to come back to me, because I feel like we're too boring and I would wear a glittery pantsuit. So the color combination is so pretty, and she has Pretty Serious Cloudburst topped with Dollish Polish, The Curse of Michael Myers. See, she made that topper like on Halloween, and I love it because I got that topper and I wore it completely Halloweened out. And then she has Sinful Colors Rorange as her accent. I have Sinful Colors Rorange and I haven't worn it yet, but to me that was like a genius combo. I was so in love with that manicure. Genius, I tell you. When people put stuff together, sometimes I'm like, how come I didn't think of that? But obviously it's because I'm not as cool as you guys are. This was another combination, you guys. This is from INE Geek, something like that. More Skittles. Look at that. And then she has it topped with an Essence topper. Dreamcatcher is the name of the topper. No. Yeah, so this topper is called Dreamcatcher. Look at that. So pretty. You see why I wanted to do all of these Skittles, because everybody was Skittling it up. I needed to Skittle too. Then this will be the last one I talk about. I'm sorry, you guys. I had a ton I loved, and I don't want to go on and on. So this is from Variety Varnish, and she did a manicure using the Lucky Lacquer Fall Collection for 2019. Tell me if you guys have tried Lucky Lacquer too. I did want the fall collection, but that went freaking quick, man. I didn't even get a chance to like think about it, and it was gone. So look at this combo. I am in love with that. It reminds me of like fall leaves and a cornucopia, and it makes me want to eat pumpkin pie, and I love pumpkin pie, you guys. It was just beautiful. So if you've tried Lucky Lacquer, let me know, and if you tried Palette Polish, let me know. I'm dying to know, because those are two brands I've kind of been eyeing, and I'm not sure what to do about it. So I would like your recommendations. I loved everyone else's manicures too. You guys just do some beautiful things, and like I said, you know, you push me to like change my manicures more often, try different combinations, like just try and come out of the box and get better with stuff. One thing you guys are really pushing me to want to do is stamp. I keep saying I want to stamp. I tried stamping a while back, you guys, and it was like the most epic fail of ever failures. And so I need more time when I'm going to do it, and I need a lot of practice because my images wouldn't pick up. I was just having a really hard time, and I got very discouraged. But Ebony and Carolina and Amy Murphy on Instagram, they're really like trying to push me to get into it. They're like, you keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. So I wanted to thank them, because they really are trying to just like not let me give up, but I do want to give up. I'm not even lying. To me, the Skittle manis just work out easier. Like you get an interesting look, and it's not a lot of work for my like unstampable self. Oh, but anyways, thanks you guys for your participation in the Untried Polish Challenge 2019. We're on our last month of the year. I cannot believe how fast this year went, and how many untried polishes we got worn, and just like how much fun it was. So I have some new announcements for changes to the Untried Polish Challenge for next year. I hope you guys are going to join me, because it's only fun if you guys join in. I mean, I will still probably do it for myself just because I have so many untrieds, but I'm going to incorporate some other things that I'm hoping you guys really, really are excited to try with me. So keep an eye out at the end of the month for my announcements for the changes to the Untried Polish Challenge. If you're interested in joining in this month, we're doing China Glaze Untrieds, Christmas Untrieds, and those are the only two. So that is it for this video. If you liked it, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And if you're going to join, make sure to use the hashtags and tag me in your posts, you guys. I love seeing what you guys wear, and if you tag me, I'm like for sure to see it. I usually search the hashtag and go through and try and see what everybody's doing, but sometimes I don't get a chance and I feel bad. So tag me, please. And that's it. I hope you guys are having an amazing evening. I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.